Building rhythm games in Unreal Engine. Part 2. In the last video, we mentioned we'll be using splines for our rhythm lanes. We now need to figure out a few things before we move on. How will we know when to spawn a rhythm actor? Our system needs to be aware that the kick sound will be playing before it actually plays so that we can spawn a rhythm actor ahead of time. As an example, it may take 1.3 seconds for the rhythm actor to slide down to the judgment box. That means we need to be at least 1.3 seconds ahead of the music. MIDI files would serve us very well here. They have timing information for music events. We'll be using the MIDI Engine plugin to read and process MIDI files. The plugin will provide us with all timing and syncing capabilities a rhythm game requires. You'll find links and beginner tutorials in the description. Now let's set up our music and our MIDI file using the MIDI Broadcaster Audio component. First, select the music wave file under the Embedded Audio component. Then, select the MIDI asset. Add a custom playhead that's 2 seconds ahead of the music. This is the playhead our rhythm game will listen to. Copy the playhead name and let's set up our listening filter in the class defaults. Paste the value under playhead name. If you have more than one MIDI broadcaster, you should add a filter for the broadcaster too.
How do we decide which spline to spawn our rhythm actors on? Well, we need to map MIDI tracks to rhythm splines. For example, MIDI notes from the kick track are spawned on lane 1. And MIDI notes from the snare track are spawned on lane 2. Now, let's map the MIDI track, rhythm kick, to our spline, lane 1. All you need to do is call the function, map MIDI track to spline, and the system will take care of the rest. Let's once again take a look at our complete example. On begin play, we map the kick to rhythm lane 1, and then we map the snare to rhythm lane 2. During gameplay, you'll notice kicks are spawned on the left, which is rhythm lane 1, and snares are spawned on the right.
Stick with us for the next part, where we'll cover how to move rhythm actors along splines and how we ensure they are on time.